forward, 6'7", number 10, Smith. At guard, 6'1", number 13, Jalen Brunson. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, 7'3", number 10, number 77, the head coach is Jason Kidd. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dallas Mavericks.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. Reggie Jackson out there with Powell. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith into the power forward. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Here's Brunson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Doncic right side. Shoots over Powell. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Out to the wing. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, you like to see Serge Ibaka be assertive on the offensive end, particularly on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Doncic passes to Brunson. Here he goes. Another shot, and the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Stolen by Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. And Porzingis launches it from deep. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Back to Jackson. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Powell, the pass to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Of course, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And here is Los Angeles now. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Into the lane. Dallas moving it around. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And checking out the numbers for Brunson. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging 13 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, 14th in steals, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The Mavericks trailing. Brunson with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Screen by Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. A 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Doncic outside. That one doesn't go. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Powell. Screen by Ibaka. It's Powell with the drive.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Passes it to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis from outside the arc. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. From 13, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's on Porzingis.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he knocks down the first one. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Sterling Brown comes in for Hardaway. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic finds Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Driving in. Nice D from Porzingis.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% here in the first quarter. High arcing shot. He lays it in.
Morris Sr.
6 points for him.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic, no good. In the corner, Powell with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second? Let's see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Norman Powell is second.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Doncic. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Clippers also making some changes. Mans checked in for Batum. The Mayor comes in for Norman Powell. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Jackson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Wurzburg, Germany, the same hometown. Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Count that one. Burke's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Preston passes to the Mayor. Zubats, a screen on Kleber. A pass to Zubats. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Harry Giles is checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Mann. Pass to Preston. Takes it inside. Here's Zubats. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Burke, the pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Preston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Here's Giles. That one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For 3, Bullock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:43 left in the first. Here's Preston. Burke covering. With the drive, lays it up off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket is good. Here's the Mayor. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Knocked away. The rebound by Marjanovic. And so here is Dallas, trailing by 2. And here is Burke. Back to Bullock. There's the drive.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
throw good. Bullock. Brown is checked in for Marjanovic. And then for the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubats. Luke Kennard comes in for Mann. And it's Johnson in for the Mayor. And so Bullock nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Preston passes to Giles. Kicks it to Johnson. Shoots over Bullock. The shot comes out, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Shoots the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now here's Johnson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. That's short off the rim. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis certainly conscious of that focus.
Find ways to win games. You know, at the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just offense; it's mostly defense that got us to win. So if we keep doing that, then we should be able to win some games.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. On out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside. Steps back and shoots. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Ibaka with the screen on Doncic. Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And that one falls for Johnson. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic left side. They get it back. Cauley Stein. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson finds Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 10. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Doncic left side. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Mann subbed in for Johnson.
One shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Craig, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum, driving inside. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential. Powell kicks to Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Norman Powell.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
The drive by Doncic. Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. Now here is Hardaway. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Doncic against Batum. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And big man who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brunson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Mann, guarded by Doncic. Feeds it to Jackson. Over Brunson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Mavericks leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Powell. And it's Doncic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Batum.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Doncic against Jackson. Shoots over Doncic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start.
Doncic outside, from the arc. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Right side Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Now Brunson. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Timeout charge to Dallas. And the last section is free t-shirts. Let's see who's allowed. All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Mann. The Mayor is checked in for Norman Powell. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Burke finds Doncic. Lock at 6. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Zubac. Here's Preston. He takes it in. Count it. Good. Preston's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now the pass to Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stolen. Doncic left side. Driving the lane. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Shot clock at 5. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. Preston with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Los Angeles. Pass to the main. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Kleba sets the screen for Burke. Here's Doncic. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And he recovers it. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Finney Smith. Passes it to Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second half for the Mavs. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
3.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Doncic. 20 points for him. And they double up Doncic. Marjanovic kicks to Finney Smith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Preston. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Zubac trying to break loose. Preston gets the bucket. Preston's got 4 this quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit. Marjanovic passes to Burke. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brownie's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Brownie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Doncic. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harry Giles is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Johnson in for the main. Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. All right, we've got a bit of a break now. So here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Mavericks 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. The tray. And that one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Preston. Burke covering. Preston passes to Kennard. From deep. Burke grabs the miss. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Something going. That shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
We have to make shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. And guys, when it comes to power, a little tangent. If you could pick, what superpower would you choose?
Well, you know, Ernie, my nickname is the Jet. So my superpower would be speed and flight.
Well, I don't have to take a power because I already have the power, which is super strength. Rawr!
And I'll take super smarts. You know, come to think of it, guys, aren't we already super? Super corny? And now let's analyze this first half. It's been all Luka Doncic, just doing whatever he wants out there.
I used to love games like this, Ernie, when I was getting in that groove down low. I mean, like he's taking charge, making barbecue chicken stew in the post. You got to get a body on him. It's going to be more of the same in the second half. Barbecue chicken stew alert.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. Norman Powell is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Batum in at the 3. From 13, Brunson, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
The assist.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 6.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's Powell on the wing. To the inside. Nice D from Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it to Powell. There's the pass to Batum. Ibaka with the screen on Hardaway to stop the run. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Batum.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22. Shoots over Powell. Doncic, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Mark much to his advantage.
Doncic left side. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 24 points for Luka Doncic. Pass to Jackson. Now Powell, guarded by Doncic. 9 feet out. Porzingis with the block. Doncic against Powell. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The 10-footer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Powell. Ibaka sets the pick for Powell. Now the feed to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. DA, thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka with a screen on Brunson. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And they double up Doncic. Fades. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Passes it to Powell. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
But think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the 2nd round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he...
Los Angeles now, following the 3-point basket by Dallas. Screen by Ibaka. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Giles comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Clippers trail by 18. Powell with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Jackson up top. Kleba defending. Looking to end the run. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson passes to Zubac. Over Porzingis. Los Angeles with another miss. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Inside, here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Outside, Porzingis from past the arc. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 18. And he drives in. It's good.
Terrence Mann.
And here's Brunson. He has 5. Sinks that one from the post. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Doncic. He has 29. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Jackson passes to Mann. Zubac, a screen on Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A different look for Dallas. Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Sterling Brown comes in for Hardaway. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Kennard in for Powell. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 18.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
The pass to Brown. Back to Doncic. The 3. Rebounded by Covington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And another for Jackson, a streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Now Bullock. He has 5. Covington with the steal. Pass to Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Doncic kicks to Brown. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded by Bullock. And there's the drive. Covington wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
On the wing, Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish. Pass
to Jackson. with the rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. Brown the pass to Bullock. 1:15 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Covington, a screen on Doncic. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now, here's Doncic for 3. Bullock. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mann. He's covered by Brown. Mann passes to Cannon. Doncic with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson against Doncic. Jackson kicks to Giles. Back to Jackson. There's a screen. Going inside. Poked away. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Mavericks on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Powell is out there with Porzingis. And it's Brunson in at point. Here's Brunson after Keon Johnson's bucket. Outside Hardaway. To the paint, deflects the pass, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Finney Smith. Offensive rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the middle. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Johnson against Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
He takes it in. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Powell. Feeds to Hardaway. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Brunson, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Great D that time from Powell.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
On the wing, Hardaway. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Goes. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
At to Brunson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's a 2 from Powell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hardaway against Powell. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. From downtown, Finney Smith can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A crossover. Here's Hardaway. Passes to Brunson. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Mavericks timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Brunson. Powell kicks to Brunson. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Mavericks leading by 18. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brunson against Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Johnson against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 18. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Back to Hardaway. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Hardaway's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Endorsed in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
And here is Los Angeles now after the Mavericks pick up 3. And Ibaka kicks to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. Here's Finney Smith for the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. The Mayor, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Norman Powell. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Covington, a screen on Hardaway. Here's the Mayor. Kicks it out to Covington. Sinks the triple.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Dallas?
And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Doors to limit travel during the 2021 season. The NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number 1, it cuts down on travel. But number 2, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jackson passes to the Mayor. 3-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And there's the pass to Ibaka. Here's the Mayor. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Pass to the Mayor. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-6 run. Bullock with it. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Bullock. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Now, here's Bullock. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Bullock. Passes it to Doncic. Cauley-Stein against Covington. Cauley-Stein dishes to Brown. The rebound by Giles. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. They grab their own miss. Covington inside the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
Doncic passes to Brown, and they double up Doncic. Brown inside. He kicks it to Bullock. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Kennard. Scooped up. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
And it's Doncic missing. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now the Clippers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. From 12 feet out, the Mayor passes to Covington. Down low. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Here's Preston, and he banks in the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Dallas leading by 19 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2.
Now Bullock. Doncic outside. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Brown. Over Kennard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers trail by 19. Covington a screen on Doncic. Here's Preston. Mavericks with the rebound.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Preston. Dishes it to Covington. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, Covington has so improved offensively with his jumper. That is pretty.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he gets it back. Brown outside. Coley Stein, a screen. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, coming out of halftime, you took it to another level. Did you think it was your time to take over?
Sometimes you feel, sometimes you don't. I think I felt it in the third quarter. I was having fun out there, and my teammates helped me a lot.
They certainly did, but you made the shots, man, that led to the win, and congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.